did want to share a sort of positive, or at least what I thought was a positive article. That's also a little bit, I think, kind of fun. This is from NBC News, and it says Shake Shack returning $10 million government loan meant for small businesses. It says with the Paycheck Protection Program already out of money, the burger chain says other restaurateurs need its loan more than it does. So I thought this was just kind of a positive thing to kind of end the news brief section on. Just saying that this is a good thing that Shake Shack decided to do on their own. I'm sure there was some public pressure. I've heard public pressure on many large corporations right now that did get access to the Paycheck Protection Program, which is already out of money. But I think this was good on Shake Shack to do this. Nobody forced them to do this. They went ahead and decided to give the money back because they feel there are other businesses more deserving. And they basically, this article says they found other means of financing anyway, probably through a bank. So they don't need the Paycheck Protection Program coverage. And this program basically has run out of money extremely quickly. I mean, I think from the time of our last broadcast to now, even before now, it already was out of money. I mean, obviously it's out of money now. So, but I just thought this was a nice thing that Shake Shack did. And I don't know if you heard about this, Pete.
Oh, I did. And I can tell you, there's a lot of small businesses who are getting these loans that don't need them, and they're not going to be paying them back. So this was an incredibly generous thing. It could even be a risky thing. Let's face it, Shake Shack may need this money down the road. Right now we're not out of the woods in terms of economic pain, but I thought it was a really feel-good story, and I'm glad that they did it. Not everybody will.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
And also, who's paying for this program? I know that we're paying for it through our taxes, but it does remind me of the 2008 crisis. I know I keep banging on this, the Big Short and everything, but what happened in 2008 was you had programs like this where essentially everybody is paying into an insurance program through their taxes. Okay, that's fine. That makes sense. Whether it should be the government, I don't know. But even if it were, even if it weren't a government program, when you have an economic disaster like this, of course everybody is going to turn to their insurance at exactly the same time. So I think we need to reevaluate how these programs are not quite Ponzi schemes. You don't know how to classify them. It seems like these are programs, whether they're public or private, that are set up to fail about every 10 years when we have one of these economic crises.
Right. And as I think we pointed out, a lot of people are pointing out that many of the problems of our economy are kind of being laid bare right now. And Corona is being used as a screen to cover bad business practices. I think that's happening quite a bit.